Good evening, Internet, and welcome to Top Shift number 34. Well, after 2 weeks of grinding, I have finally managed to get the Alliance factions to trust me. Not only trust me, I'm not friendly with them, I'm actually allied with them now, which means that I am now allowed a pass to Alioth, the Alliance capital, and that's where I'm going to head tonight. I'm gonna get in the old Silver Cobra and fly over there and have a look about. So, looking at the system, you think, ooh, lot of gas giants. Laird Dock, for instance, a lot of gas giants. However, a lot of the moons around these gas giants are water worlds. Now, in the history of Elite, obviously in the first Elite game, this system didn't exist. But in Frontier, this was a federal system, and it was fought over constantly by both the Federation and the Empire, until the citizens of Alioth had enough, and decided, oh, there we are, the Alioth system permit. The people of Alioth decided they had enough, and banded together with a whole load of ragtag ships, and kicked them out of the system. Both of the superpowers, that is. And thus the Alliance was born. So here we go.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Now, one of the things that it did surprise me with was the amount of time it took to grind up access to the Alioth system. I don't know whether or not the Federal or the Empire have the same issues. Oh look, there we have 1.1's planet-side lights in the distance. Surprisingly enough, it's one of these little things that you don't think can make much of a difference until you actually see it. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go. Now, one trick that I have found recently is that if you want your frameshift to charge quicker, slam 4 pips into systems, and you'll find that your frameshift charges a little bit faster than normal. Never knew that before. And here we are in Alioth itself. You fuel up and we'll see where we head to. I think we'll head to Donaldson. Donaldson's supposed to be the capital of the Alliance, and you can tell because it's a service depot, which normally are a station that relies on services like Mars High did. There we go, Donaldson. Now, Mars High was supposed to be the capital of the Federation, although there does seem to be a bit of a differentiation between, is it Old Earth or is it still Mars High? I can't remember. I know in Frontier's first encounters, Mars High was the capital. Like I said, lots and lots of gas giants, but these worlds here, they're all water worlds and perfectly Earth-like, so suitable for water-based life. Gotham Park, I wonder if that's got anything to do with, will there be a bat-shaped vigilante ship going around Gotham Park? So, Irkutsk Station is probably the one which I will have most affinity with, because that's with the faction that I'm allied with. But we'll keep on the track to Donaldson. As you can see, still a novice, still a merchant, still mostly aimless. I still have a Type 6, I do have a Cobra, and I have a Sidewinder somewhere. And of course, because I'm gassing... Oh, hang on, no, this doesn't look good. This That Sidewinder's getting too close. Oh, come on, I'm in a Cobra and a Sidewinder's going to try and take me on? And a novice one at that? Yeah, he's wanted. He's definitely going to try and get me, I think. And I'm trying to get him as well, because I can fire up my interdictor and get him. Well, this is turning into a turning battle. You know what? Perhaps I should just fly straight and let him try and take us. Yeah, that might be an idea. There we go. Right. Throttle it to 0. Right, one Poxy Sidewinder versus a Cobra Mark III fully kitted out with beam lasers. I can see how this one's going to turn out. Anti attacks first. And he's got no shields. Okay. You can tell why he's a novice. Ooh. No, one of the... No, I'm not letting you run away. Come here. Kaboom.
Target destroyed.
1,600 credits. Well, it's still 1,600 credits, I suppose. And we'll carry on to Donaldson. So,
Frameshift drive charging.
1.2 was announced this week with a couple of announcements in PC Gamer. And it does look like Wings is going to be a godsend for a lot of people. The text messaging, I will point out, the text messaging has started to work properly, so I've been able to text my other friends and communicate more, and that does actually add a little bit more to the game. But I think everybody's hoping that Wings on 1.2 will certainly allow people better matchmaking in the instances, and hopefully some real team-on-team furballs. I think everyone's looking forward to that. The community goals seem to have gone down okay. There's been about 6,000, 7,000 people that took part in them. I think everybody else was off in the galaxy doing their own thing, either exploring or that kind of thing. It does seem that you got a choice of either running to where the nearest community goal is happening or getting on and trying to grind your ship ups. In book news, Drew Wagar and Fantastic Book has released their Elite Reclamation on oh, hang on, just bringing this approach in. Yeah, they've released Elite Reclamation on MP3 and on, I think, CD, and that was a good listen to. Personally, I'm still getting through Tales of the Frontier. Each of the stories, you can normally get through one of them a day, and I must admit the enhancement really does add something to it. In other good news, I've managed to get my Google Cardboard finally working. It does look like that I had the wrong settings set up on OpenTrack. So a future podcast will show you how to set it up, and if you've got an Android Nexus 5 or Nexus 5, I think, if you get a Google Cardboard, it will show you how to have a cheap virtual reality experience, you know, an Oculus Thrift, if you like. So we're coming into Donaldson now. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit smaller than I was expecting. It was very B5-like.
Docking request granted.
Nice slow approach. Oh, hang on, we've got something coming out there. No, it's just the gas in the docking board. You can see the shadows from the sun, from the light sources as we approach.
Scan detected.
Why are you scanning me now? I'm inside the station. It's a good job I don't carry anything illegal. But like I said, I'll show how to get Google Cardboard working in a future podcast, now that I know what I'm doing.
Landing gear deployed.
And here we are. I have now gained access to the Alioth system. I suppose I better start making some money and trying to get an ASP next.
Docking successful.
And there we go.
Disengaged.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with us, and welcome to Alioth.